with, with great love and respect in my heart, I welcome you to this beautiful morning gathering. My heart is very full. The warm welcome, the presence, the richness of our tradition and display of what you are learning. The future, bhavishya, Bharat ka bhavishya. You are the future of India. The country is going to be on your shoulders. And just see how you are thinking, what you are learning, what you are being taught. It really fills my heart. I can see the golden India that you will be carrying, you will be creating, you will be Jagat Guru, you will be the leaders. That I know. India is going to be the leader. It was a leader at some time. Everything flourished here. Art, culture, science, spirituality, every field. We were there. That's why I say it fills my heart to see that that thing is kept alive and being transferred to the new generation. And it takes two hands to clap. Teachers can teach, but your openness, your willingness, your acceptance to receive it, and when the two meet, nothing can stop. For me, it was like coming back home. One word came to my mind when I entered the school, Kashi, Vashi. Huh? Kashi is the name of Banaras. Vashi means one who resides in Banaras. Kashi, Vashi, Vashi, Kashi. So, first of all, I would like you all to hear this very clearly. You have a home. You have a place. You have an ashram that you can call your own. Whether you are going there with your family and friends, or you are going on a school visit, once you go to Banaras, Varanasi, from now on, you are going to your another home. And it's an invitation from my heart. The smiles you left there, the imprint that you left there is still there in the hearts of all the students and the members of the ashram. Those kids you met, they will be still there. They're there for a while. So thank you for such a warm welcome and showing your love and respect. It's very well received. And hopefully we can do the same for you. It just feels so good to see some of you who have been there, just to see you there looking at me and I'm looking at you, and there is such a beautiful energy, this connection. I was listening to my own introduction, being born in a small village. We didn't even have a school in the village. We sat under a mango tree with our little jute. But there were teachers who taught us very simple things. First, what we learned was to respect our teachers, to respect our parents, listen to the elders. When I was in India, it was a part of our life. But when I went abroad, those lessons that I learned at home and in my village school were so precious. Today I'm a guru, I'm a teacher. Those are the things I teach. Those are the things I share. Things that we grow up with that you may take it for granted. Our rishis and munis were the greatest scientists of their time. The things that they have learned, they have experienced, they have mentioned in the scriptures that are passed down to us from where we draw our knowledge is so rich and meaningful. I was very touched when I was listening to your vision of this school, that it's not only making you to excel in academics, but it's also imparting you the importance of our cultural richness, the richness of our tradition, sanskar. Sanskar. And believe it or not, this year when I came to Banaras, the Anjali school that some of you visited, a thought came to me that actually changed the name of the school to Sanskar. The very name of the school, Sanskar, because Sanskar is the foundation. On that foundation, you can build anything. And that is our heritage. That is our richness. Why I'm telling you this? Because in this day of social media and the all that thing, the sanskar that our ancients have given to us, we may be forgetting, or we may be thinking it's old-fashioned or it's not important. But that sanskar is our real wealth. It's the real wealth. Just like what we learn at home, सुबह में उठो, नित्य क्रिया करो, ब्रश करो, नहाओ, थोड़ा सा पूजा ध्यान जो कुछ भी है, those are simple little things, but that is the foundation. बाहर क्या होता है? वहाँ कब खाया, कब सोया, कब नहाया, कब बाथरूम गया, कोई दिनचर्या नहीं है. Some people even take a shower in the night. In the morning they wake up and put on the clothes and run out. ये क्या जीवन है? What is this? Here we are taught, if you do that, your parents will think you have gone a little dingy. There is a sanskar. You get up in the morning and there are some daily rituals. Nitya kriya karna. So it may look like it's nothing, but it's very powerful. You heard that I have 2 ashrams in America. What do I teach? I don't teach philosophy, big things. I teach simple things. how to take care of yourself. If you know how to take care of your mind and your body, you'll be fine. No matter where you are, you will manage. So, this is the first thing that I would encourage you to pay attention to. What are you doing to keep your mind healthy and your body healthy? Paying attention to that, then you do the rest. Nobody will do that for you. Other things, your parents can give you whatever you need and they will do anything for you. Teachers will do. But those two things depend on you. Okay, what are you doing to keep your body healthy and your mind healthy? For the health of the body, you do sports, you run, you jog, you play, you got all kinds of things. But to keep your mind healthy, this is very important in this day and age. Your challenge is much bigger than the challenge we had to face in our childhood, because your privacy is invaded. Now you got a phone that is right there. When we were children, 60, 70 years ago, we didn't have all these things. So there was something, you wake up in the morning, Bhagwan ka naam lo, thoda prarthana karo, nit karo. Ab kya hai? Before you wake up, your hand is on your phone, you are looking who is texting. You are staying up late at night, chatting, reading your text, going through the reels, watching videos. We didn't have all those things. We didn't have those temptations. You have those temptations. And you can get washed away. This is the biggest problem I see in the West, in California. There are people, where my ashram is, right in the Silicon Valley. People have done very well, but their children, they don't know what to do with the children who are caught up with their phone. This is a big problem. I don't know if that problem exists here or not. Only you know. So I won't say that, but that is your responsibility. That how are you going to keep your mind healthy? Whatever we take in from the world through our eyes, through our ears, through our taste, through our touch. We take it in. Whatever you have taken in, it affects you. It affects your thinking. It affects your body. So this is what we have to be careful about, that what do I allow to come in? Usually we are gravitating towards that which feels good. We all want to do things that feels good. Ek gulab jamun, nice. 20, see what happens. So things that feel good need to be moderated. I'm not saying don't do it. It needs to be moderated. Have a little time for this, social media, whatever, but then you have to figure out a way to put it down. If you can do that consciously without somebody telling you, or without being afraid that mom is going to come and yell at me or dad is going to, somebody, Without that, if you can develop that strength inside to have that okay, it's time to put it down. You are a yogi. That is a yogi. That is a yoga. To discipline the mind. That is the first definition of yoga. To discipline the mind. Yoga is not only doing asana and doing the standing on your head that you have seen. The yoga begins with the discipline of the mind. When you say, this is enough. Some things may feel good. Your mind wants it. Your body, when you have justified it, it feels good. But is it really good for you? That is called discernment, discrimination. Particularly the stage of life that you are in, student ashram, we have to have that, our eyes open to that. This is very natural, to be gravitated towards that which feels good. It's the same word, bhog. Bhog, bhog in Hindi? Bhog means to enjoy, and bhog also means to suffer. Same word, bhog. If we do little bit, we are enjoying it. And if we do too much, then that becomes the cause of suffering. तो ये आपको देखना है that the day you develop that strength inside to say yes or no, or that's enough, you have made a great progress. Shakti. The word Shakti? Shakti means energy. Shakti Puja. People do puja of Shakti in the name of Kali, Lakshmi, Saraswati. We have a mandir, Saraswati Devi. Shakti means energy. Now think about this. Without Shakti, you cannot do anything. If you have no Shakti, you can't even read. You can't even wink your eyes. It enables you to enjoy anything. Money is also Shakti. It enables you to purchase anything you want. If you have a big chunk of money, you are very careful. What do you buy? Where do you spend? You are very careful about that Shakti. But this Shakti that's always available to you, are you careful with it? This is something that we all have to pay attention to, that where do I spend my energy? Where do I spend my Shakti? It's the same Shakti that you engage with in a disagreement, fighting with somebody, quarreling with somebody, making somebody unhappy. It's the same Shakti that can be utilized towards making friends, making somebody feel good, helping somebody. Choice is ours. And this is one of the visions of this school. Seva Paramo Dharma. Seva. What does seva mean? Seva means thinking of the other first. Any action that comes from that place, thinking of the happiness of the other first, is seva. And we all can do that. Most of the time we think about ourselves, what makes me feel good, but the moment we think what this person next to me will make them feel good, and any action that we take from there, that becomes seva. That makes us feel good too. You know, you have had a nice lunch at home. You went out, and there is a little, you are eating some samosa or dosa or something, and you see somebody hungry there. Instead of having that, you just take that and give that to that person. See how good you feel. You could have it, you have bought it, you are sitting there with your friends. Maybe you will eat half and throw away the rest. But right there, if we notice somebody who may need it, maybe even get another plate and put one yourself out and go and give it to that person. See how much joy comes to you. This is the spirit of seva. Not only me just indulging myself, and just because I can have it, just because my parents can give it to me and there is not a struggle, so I want it. There is no end to that. But sometimes just stopping and seeing if somebody is in need and just giving live to that person and finding your joy in that, it can change your life. It changed mine. I was 28, 29-year old, making lots of money, having everything. And that's when I met my guru. And he gave me a simple thing. As long as you are living for yourself, you are not going to find that happiness. Look for your happiness in the smiles of others. I got a taste of bringing a smile on others' face, and everything changed. Everybody can do that. That Shakti is within me, that Shakti is within you, within everybody. Everybody is blessed with Shakti. How do we use our Shakti? That's up to us. You are in Brahmacharya Ashram. Brahmacharya Ashram. There are 4 ashrams to life. First 25 years of your life is fully devoted to learning, acquiring knowledge of the world. Your body is growing, your mind is growing, you are acquiring knowledge. 25 to 50, second ashram of life, Grihastha ashram. Time to raise a family, time to engage in the world with all that you have learned and provide for your family and provide for those who are dependent on you. Third is Vanaprastha. I have done it all, now it's time to take a little step back. And fourth is sannyas, means renunciation, means living in the world with the idea that not expecting anything from anyone. So as we go through the phases of life, each phase has a dharma. Dharma of your life is to acquire knowledge. All aayega. You get a boyfriend, you get a girlfriend, you get this friend, you get that one. That's not the focus. The focus is acquiring knowledge. Uska time aayega, abhi nahi. You have friends to have a little, but don't take it too seriously. Right now is the time to take seriously is what are you learning? How are you preparing yourself to engage in the world in a meaningful way? हम नहीं कह रहे हैं कि don't have friends. Have friends. लेकिन it's not a serious thing. Serious thing is your time will come. अभी का time serious है to just focus on your learning. Focus on learning about yourself, disciplining your mind, disciplining your body. Keep your mind healthy, body healthy. You know, our rishis or munis experience this. That's why they said brahmacharya, grihast, vanprasth, sannyas, four ashrams. There is a time for everything. They don't say don't, but there is a time for it. At the right time, right thing is a good thing. Even a good thing at a wrong time is a bad thing. It doesn't work. So the ashram of life that you are in is focus on your learning. दूसरा है थोड़ा बहुत टाइम अगर देते हैं इट्स ओके बट आई एम नॉट गोइंग टू वेस्ट माय एनर्जी ऑन इट इफ यू हैव अ डिसएग्रीमेंट विद समबडी यू डोंट लाइक समबडी आई वुड नॉट पुट टू मच एनर्जी इन दैट डायरेक्शन क्रिएट अ फ्रेंडशिप समवेयर एल्स always being aware that where am I engaging my Shakti? Because even the Shakti is limited. It's a limited amount. It's up to you where do you invest it. Do we invest our energy in solving disagreements or we invest our energy in creating new friendship? So this year, my message to you is to each one of us in here, just being a little aware of where are you investing your energy. I'm not saying do this or do, I'm not preaching you. I'm just reminding you that you just be aware that where are you investing your energy. Habits are there, conditioning is there, you will flow in one direction, but then you have to learn how to stop. Stop. You sat down to eat one gulab jamun, but maybe you found yourself eating the fifth one. Maybe eat more, but you have to stop. Take a step back. Take a deep breath. Come back to yourself. What kind of conversation you have with yourself? How do you talk to yourself? Pay attention to that. These are simple little things. Anyway, I can go on speaking like this to you all day, but time is limited and I want to even hear if you are listening to what I'm saying, if it's making any sense. It feels so good to sit with you, really does. Thank you all for listening. But I'm sitting here and if anybody has any question, I would love to address.
You raise your hand if you have any questions. No question. Kindly ask the question, please.
How do you know what to
सुनाई नहीं दे रहा.
How do you know what is worth investing your energy on?
Very good question.
How do you know what is worth investing your energy on? Like, how do you know what to invest it in?
The first thing I will say, pay attention to, usually we spend our energy on all the time on things that feel good. And that's not necessarily good all the time. And looking at you, you are in a phase of life that you know what is good and what is not good. You know. But a part of us is telling it makes him feel good, it makes him feel good, and I want it. So that's what we listen to. But there is a little bell also rings within us. You know, before any action, there are two bells that ring within us. One is a faint one that says, maybe not. But there is a loud one that this feels good, I want it, I can have it, I want it. Both bells are there. Which bell do you listen to? That's the question. We know what is good and what is not good.
Pass the mic. We have a question. Mic.
Thank you. Any other questions?
You can put. How do we know that? Like, is he trying to imply that everything that we think feel is good, we shouldn't be doing? Yes. Hold this. This is working. This is good. You can get. Hello. This one. Yeah. So are you implying that everything that we feel is good, we shouldn't be doing, or that they are less important? Can you hear? Hello?
Awesome.
Are you implying that everything that we feel is good or we want to do is less important and we shouldn't be doing that? Is that what you're implying?
No.
Hello?
I'm not saying that you shouldn't do what feels good. I'm just saying, just be a little mindful of that. Don't indulge in it. Don't indulge in it. Usually, our habit is to only do things that feel good. But the thing is, nobody wants to get out of the house and run in the morning, but we know it makes us strong. Even though you don't want it, in the beginning, mind will say, I don't like it, but you get out, and then it has a different thing. Yes.
How can we manage our time, especially with our devices? And do you have any tips for us to avoid procrastinating, especially with our exams going on right now?
How can you manage your time? You have to set your priorities. Everybody, depending on which phase of life we are in, we set our priorities and we give importance to those. You are in the first ashram of life. You are in the student life. Your priority is maintaining your health and maintaining your mind and the body. Health of the mind, health of the body. Whatever is important for those two, they take precedent over other things. Because if your mind is not healthy, your body is not healthy. It's not healthy. No, I also make mistakes. To give you an example, one day I said, I'm going to watch a little drama series on my iPad. And I didn't have anything to do there. I thought I would watch one episode. guess how many I watched? I was one watched six of them in a row. So it happens. Particularly the way they end it. The next one is more exciting. One more. So social media really creates it. They pay lots of money to those people to hook you in, to pull you in. And it can happen to anybody. So once in a while, if that happens, just don't blame yourself too much. Just say, I will not do it again. We are human, mistakes happen. Uh, just make a promise not to make that mistake again. Move on. गलती होती है, सबसे होती है. And if you, not only in that direction, in any direction, if you have made a mistake, don't let it weigh on your heart and mind too much. If you can't tell it to somebody else, go and tell it in a temple. हे भगवान, हे देवी, हे ये गलती हो गया, अब इसको फिर नहीं करेंगे. अब हमको sometimes if we don't find a way to let it out, put it out, it weighs on us. Lighten yourself.
Any more questions?
I see the Latin school sitting there too.
How to deal with an emptiness syndrome, which means we are in a stage of birth. So how do we deal with it?
How do we?
Emptiness syndrome.
Oh, empty nesters. It's a time for the third ashram of life. You have done the second ashram. You have raised the family, put the children out there. There were some other things that you did not do that could have nourished your soul, that could have given more joy to you. It's time to look into that. Because when you are in Grihastha ashram, householder life, children's priority, children's need, take up your time. Maybe you wanted to learn some instrument, some music or some art or some travel or some hobby that you did not do because you were too busy in there. So in once the children move out, the priority shifts on engaging in things that nourish your soul and also some service in the community, some kind. I see lots of people just sit there and miss the children, but missing is not going to help. It's actually even going to be a drag on the children's growth. So you have to find what nourishes your soul, your journey. Find something new. In Vanaprastha, the focus is on seva in the community and engaging in things that nurtures my soul that I had not done before. Does that make any sense? I meet lots of people, empty nesters, particularly where I live, and really people don't know what to do. They get in argument. Now there are just two of them there, or there is only one. So you have to find some other places to invest your energy. And there is a great need in this country. I mean, here, there is so much a person with little resources could do. You know, just take on one kid, somebody else that needs little help, and help them in some ways. financially, or you can teach them, tutor. We have a project program in the States, Big Brother and Big Sister project. Like people whose children have gone out, they just take one kid in the community of somebody else and take him out for lunch, take him out for dinner, and talk to him about his class, and just spending a little time with somebody else's kid. And so that program is very successful in the West. Maybe there is an elderly person that needs little help, just choosing just one. It doesn't need to be a big thing that could have a write-up in the paper and your name. No, do simply and find your joy in it, and you'll see how meaningful that is. If we don't find that, then our mind will be constantly, our energy will be engaged in missing our children. But if you find something, to direct the flow of your energy, that's we all have to learn. आप लोग जो इन बच्चों को दे रहे हैं, आपके मन में जो इनके प्रति स्नेह है, उसका कोई मूल्य नहीं है. आप यहाँ पे हैं, इस विद्यालय में हैं, उसका कोई मूल्य नहीं है. और जो आपके मन में वह उत्साह है, you take pride in what you do, that's priceless. तो शिक्षक का पहला ये होता है कि I take pride in being a teacher. There are many other jobs we could do. A person can do any job if they really put their heart and mind to. But being a teacher is really a very unique responsibility, and it has a unique place in our culture. गुरु का स्थान बहुत ऊंचा है. माता तो पहली गुरु है. तो घर में भी आपका एक स्थान है, वहां भी टीचर, यहाँ भी टीचर. अब संस्कृति समाज भी बदल रहा है. Kids are with these cell phones, learning all kinds of things. They are forgetting respecting the children, teachers. When we used to go to school, पहले तो गुरु जी का पैर छू. आप लोगों को कोई आगे छुआ है? नहीं. होता होगा, but that tradition we are losing a little bit, but that doesn't mean they don't respect you. They have their own way of respecting. आज भजन जब हो रहा था ऊपर, those kids were singing. We grew up listening to Lata Mangeshkar, Muhammad Rafi singing those bhajans. The tune was different, the lyrics were different. This was a little more hip hop. well, ठीक है, एटलीस्ट भाव तो है उनके भीतर. तो समाज के साथ साथ टीचर को भी, टीचर का तो पहला है कि जो जो परिवर्तन समाज में हो रहा है उस परिवर्तन के साथ हमको चलना. You have to stay with time, not get caught up in what used to be. और ये बहुत अच्छा गुण है. This has to be in a teacher, that we have to be relevant with the time. Always be willing to learn new things and bring that and share in your own unique way. So even if you are watching looking at the phone, what are you looking at? What are you watching? Are you learning something that you could teach, that you could learn something from that? Or you are just looking at a reel that is just feeling good in the moment? I'm not saying don't do. Watch. But what are you learning from it? That should be always in the background. I'm feeling good and I'm also learning something that I could impart to the kids or to our kids. There are moments you feel your peace at risk. Children have unki samasya hai. Maybe sometimes there is a parents come in and they don't understand what your need is. Maybe you don't get support from the parents. So there is always this challenge. तो आपके लिए for a teacher maintaining your grace is very important. You may get very irritated and worked up inside, but if you put it out, the ripples become much bigger, and then it will take much more energy to put that fire out. अपने grace को, how are you going to maintain your grace? Whenever you find yourself in a reactive position, that you are going to react, that's where you have to be a little careful. If there is a charge in you, do not put this out. उसको रोकना है. Because when you are about to go for a charge, charge means shakti, energy. वो कहाँ है आपके शरीर में? कुंडलिनी का स्थान यहाँ होता है नाभि में. That's where that Shakti is in that moment, that's going to eject like a rubber band. Whenever you find yourself ready to react, hold your breath. ये छोटा सा क्रिया बतला रहे हैं आपको. Just hold your breath. ध्यान को नाभि पर ले जाइए and then take a nice deep breath. Imagine a golden Y rising from the navi, coming like this. 2-3 बार करिएगा, you will see you become calm. And do it in a way that the person in front of doesn't look like you are doing. Not like that. Do it very, very calmly that only you know that you are doing it. Just लंबा सा सांस खींचिए. Hold your breath for maybe 2-3 counts, 5 counts. फिर लंबा सा सांस यहाँ से उठा के इसे खींचिए 2-3 बार. Let this be the ritual of you not losing your grace. Be it at home, be it at the road, or be it in the school. वह देवी हमारे भीतर शील और शालीनता के रूप में विद्यमान है, शांति के रूप में विद्यमान है. तो पूजा तो हम सब करते हैं, पाठ भी करते हैं, लेकिन उसको जीना कभी चाहिए ना हमको. How do we live it? This is how we live it. That when there is an occasion, situation to lose my shanti, what I do to maintain that is puja. That is the real puja. कि मंदिर में जाके धूपबत्ती दिखाया, घंटा बजाया, फूल, वो तो पूजा है. असली पूजा ये है कि हमारे हृदय में जो देवी हमारे शांति के रूप में है, उसको हम, उससे हम दूर ना हो. हे माता, आपसे हम दूर ना हो. वो माता आपके अभ्यंतर में है और हम उनको ढूंढ रहे हैं कहीं और. छोटा छोटा चीज के लिए वी लूज अवर शांति. वही पूजा है. Somebody didn't smile at me, somebody didn't acknowledge me, somebody didn't give me the credit, I get upset. But if I'm really devoted to that Shanti, I don't let small things let me lose my peace. आप टीचर हैं, आप गुरु हैं. गुरु तो एक रोल मॉडल होता है बच्चों के लिए. दे आर वॉचिंग यू. तो गुरु बनते हैं तो जिम्मेदारी भी होती है. अब वो जिम्मेदारी को निभाना, इसके लिए हम प्रयत्न करें, यही हमारी साधना है. आप लोग इतना अच्छा काम कर रहे हैं. I'm really very touched by the quality of education and the perfect combination of the tradition and our heritage and their modern learning. And children are well behaved, at least here. I don't know, you are better. So it's a good work being done here. तो इसी के साथ ज़्यादा नहीं बोलेंगे. आप लोग इस पर ध्यान दीजिए कि डोंट लूज योर पीस ओवर स्मॉल थिंग्स. Whenever you find yourself in a situation that you are about to lose your peace, just hold your breath. Bring your attention at the Nabhi. Take a nice deep breath. It's very simple, but if you practice it, make it your own, it will show its impact. आइए 5 मिनट के लिए, 2 मिनट के लिए हम लोग थोड़ा ध्यान कर लें. अब जहां है वहीं पर सीधा बैठ जाइए. Just pull your spine straight, open your shoulders, lighten your mind, and close your eyes. Relax your facial muscles. Think of a beautiful flower unfolding. Relax your facial muscles. Relax your neck, shoulders, spine. Softening the belly, get grounded, grounded. All the restlessness, anxiousness settling down the way sand settles in a glass of water. Bring your attention to the navel, to the nabhi. Imagine gentle rise and fall with each breath. Nothing more, just gentle rise and fall at the navel with each breath. We welcome a nice deep breath and slowly breathing it out, gently open our eyes. This is a very simple way to calm yourself, no matter where you are. Even when you are going to bed in the night, just laying in the bed, make your body calm. You wake up in the morning, if you have time to just do this at school, just if you have not too long, just even 2, 3, 4, 5 times, you'll see the more you do, it becomes, your mind will automatically go by default to come to that peace place. तो करत करत अभ्यास, अभ्यास बिना अभ्यास के कोई चीज ठीक नहीं, लेकिन छोटा सा भी चीज है उसका हम बार बार अभ्यास करते हैं तो वो अपना हो जाता है। तो देखने में तो बहुत छोटा है, सो हम, लेकिन जब जितना इसको आप याद करोगे दिन में, इट विल बिकम योर फ्रेंड दैट विल ब्रिंग यू बैक टू योर पीस। चलिए, आप लोगों के अभ्यंतर में बैठी हुई उस देवी को, भगवती को, जो शांति के रूप में है, हम प्रणाम करते हैं और थैंक यू।